Okay guys, it's extremely hot right now and I'm out here. If you can see, I am spraying down these avocados. So essentially I just got a hose and I just try to get it to kind of like spray mode. And so far this heat that we got right now is supposed to be up to maybe 110, 111 today, and tomorrow is probably going to be about 114 based on the weather report right now. So this is what I definitely recommended you guys do. I mean, I'm doing it right now. This is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, no, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But they love it. So these guys, what you do is you just spray them down like this, and it just helps cool the whole area down, cool the tree down. And if you're like me right now, some of your trees and some of my trees have like brand new vegetative growth right now, which is kind of like coming in for fall. And it's kind of unfortunate because the temperatures right now are spiking really at the wrong time. But if you just kind of water these guys and spray them like this and just keep them cool. And I've been out here probably twice already, so this is like my third time today. So I've been coming out here maybe every hour or so, and this is kind of what I do. Let me show you some other stuff. So not all trees are like reacting to the heat the same. This reed, for example, I sprayed it down anyways just to kind of cool it down, but look at this growth on here. It's handling the heat really well. So each tree is a little different, and some of the ones that are more tender, this new growth will just get wilted, right? So let me show you something like this. My nabal, the new growth which is up there is starting to burn. You can see that. But so what I'm doing is I'm spraying it down to kind of prevent a lot more damage that's already happened. But each tree is a little different. So reed is handling the heat really well. I'm going to continue to spray these guys down anyways just to kind of keep them cool. And you know, back in the days we were all taught to kind of like not spray any of our trees down because, you know, the idea is that it causes kind of like a magnifying glass effect, right, where it actually will concentrate the sun's rays and actually burn. But there's been a lot of new studies lately that has shown us that this is kind of like what people are starting to do. Big orchards, for example, in Vista are starting to put out like huge like water cannons that are used to kind of spray the whole orchard down, and it's been helping out actually. So give it a try, you guys. Up to you, you know. I think you all have a choice. So I'm doing this, but you don't have to. So if you're not watering it down or spraying it down, you might want to protect them by doing the Surround WP, which is that clay product, and that will reflect a lot of the sun and shade. You know, if you can get some shade cloth. Some of my trees are too big. There's no way I'm going to be able to put shade cloth over them. So that's why I'm out here just spraying them down. And you know, it doesn't take that long to kind of wet them down. It is kind of hot out here. That's really the main problem, is that you get hot also. So when you're hot, what do? You stand in the shade. Like I'm in the shade right here. So that's kind of what you do. And if you can provide shade for the tree, especially your younger trees, that would really help also. Okay, so it's so hot that my phone is like struggling to kind of record a video here. So I'm going to try to do it. But Dr. Ben Faber, who I'm going to actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a video down in the video description below for a video that Dr. Ben Faber did, where he actually discussed heat and overhead irrigation, especially for avocados also. See, this is kind of what I'm doing. I'm just spraying these guys down. So, the new vegetative growth, which is like right here, this was all wilted, but ever since I sprayed it, it kind of came back a little bit, which is good. But there's nothing you can do when that happens. You're pretty much, you're at the mercy of nature. I mean, this thing grew right now, and then we got our heat wave right now, so nothing you can do. But if you have fruit on your tree, like I do, spraying them down actually helps your tree retain more of the fruit. So, you know, we've been dealing with fruit drop, and at this point, you know, it is what it is, but just spraying these guys down to cool them down at the right time, especially when it's over 93 degrees, and we're at like 110, so this is like perfect, right? I mean, it's too hot, but you can definitely spray them down because it just, all of this water will just evaporate real quick for the most part and cool these guys down. So, sorry, this is just a quick one. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. Another thing I think you should do, and something that's really, something that is really important, is just mulch. So avocados kind of like self-mulch, as you can see, like my mulch down there. So spraying the mulch area down also kind of helps out, because it keeps that whole area cooler and keeps your roots a little cooler. So if you have mulch, I mean, you should apply it. Also, you know, water like a day before if you can, if you know the heat's coming. I'm going to be watering probably today, this afternoon, early tomorrow morning also, just to kind of get them hydrated so they'll be ready for the heat. And then I'll be back out here tomorrow spraying these guys down during the heat as much as I can. So not ideal conditions. I mean, if you put an automatic sprinkler system to do overhead, that'd be great. But since I don't have one, I'm just out here doing this. Anyways, you gotta stay hydrated. Make sure your avocados are hydrated. And good luck, you guys. Comment down below how your trees did. I'm kind of curious. Mine are doing okay for the most part. We'll have to do a video kind of showing what this heat wave kind of did to our trees. So we'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.